What's happening, family? Listen, I know not everyone reads this, so let me just say it now. These videos that we do are for entertainment purposes. We're just having a good time, and it's not meant to hurt anybody's feelings. There's going to be some cussing and all the above. Shout out to everyone who's been watching thus far. We appreciate you. And again, this is all in fun. Don't rinse us. Sit down and enjoy the show. Yes, Lord. How we doing, y'all? Welcome to the Damm Fam podcast. Yeah? Always a pleasure. We thank you. Like the song says, I want to thank you, Heavenly Father. All right? All right. Jebediah ain't here yet, but he getting ready. You feel me coming? Let me in.
It's coming in.
Oh, tell it on mouth. Oh, boy, as you can see, we're having a good time, guys. So, again, thank you for joining in. Old cousin-wise. Now, new cousins, have a seat. Let me introduce ourselves. Well, ladies first, go ahead.
I am Nikki the Hood Hippie,
Uh-huh.
a.k.a. Darling Nikki, a.k.a. Nikki G.
And I be Magic Mike, a.k.a. Adonis, because of Dawn. I.
Is.
You heard? See, that was when you switch things up. Things ain't always the same. Like, get me. Raw. Allow it. Yeah?
Allow it.
All right. All right. Listen, we have some things that we would like to talk about. But before we do, there's some two things we have to do. Number one, we always check in with each other. But before we check in, Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
First episode of 2024.
2024, oh my gosh.
Yep. Allow it, but we here.
I
Woo!
don't know how. How did we get here?
From the grace of the Lord, okay? Don't let Jebediah slip.
How did we get here?
Jebediah
Oh my
Montgomery.
goodness.
Just let him ride. Let him ride. So Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year.
Let's just get the checking out the way. How are you, cuz? After that, Happy New Year,
Pretty much, that was the energy.
You know what I mean?
I was going for.
Oh man.
I'm good. I'll say I'm a 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 7.
Raw.
Yeah. Could be better. Could be worse.
You know, and that's kind of like how I feel. Sometimes you just feel like the day just drag on.
Yes.
Yeah? Just want to get it over with. And you can't explain why. But you're just happy that it is over with.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
That's just how I feel. So I'm gonna piggyback off of that. Could be good, could be bad, whatever. You know, good, bad, or ugly. We here, isn't it?
We here.
So let's just
We here now.
let's just keep moving forward, yeah, until it gets better. You know what I mean? Tell it on them now. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm happy that we're released. I don't know if this is the first episode like that, but we always been on the same level. Normally one is a 0.5 up.
Yes, up or down.
You know,
give or take.
we're even killed.
Yes.
The best way to start 2024. Levels.
Level.
You know what I mean? Loud the levels is a shot.
Yes.
All right. Listen. As we said last episode, someone was going to help with the neighborhood news.
Yes.
That person ain't ready yet.
She's not ready.
Yeah. Honestly.
She's on bed rest right now.
Okay, but see here, honesty is the best policy, and you can't
But
go.
she's gearing up though.
But you can't be wrong if you tell right.
Oh, that's right.
Jebediah, sit in here.
That's right.
He want to come on out for y'all. It's too early. It's too early. Early. I mean.
I can't.
Well, listen. Sorry. Going on a tangent. Hey, allow it. Yeah? Pardon. This is the first episode of 2024.
Yes.
So let us bask in the moment.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Happy to be. Let's just say
Room.
happy to
Give
be
us
here.
room.
Allow it. Allow me. I'm kind of scared to know.
What?
What's been going on?
Oh my goodness.
On the Word on the Curb neighborhood news ism.
Word on the curb is that there is a lot going down. Okay? Po was called.
How many times?
Twice. Once on Christmas and once the day before New Year's Eve. For no reason.
Day span. Got it.
Okay? More accusations were transpiring. Outlandish accusations. Like smearing dog poop on somebody's car. I don't even own a dog. Okay? So that would mean I'll have to walk around and pick up a random pile of poop and smear it on somebody's car.
You would have got away with it if you would have said a cat poop. But you said dog.
Exactly. Like,
that's what her mind's at. Got it.
Yeah. So a lot of things are transpiring.
Okay.
A lot of things have gone through, systems, courts and stuff. So there's a lot of things going on. And once those things have been accomplished, I'll be reporting back.
You're going to spill all that tea?
I'm going to spill all that tea. But on other news, there was also a dumpster fire.
Okay.
That ignited on New Year's Eve.
Best way to start the new year.
Best way to start the new year. So yes.
I'm happy our home. I'm gonna say this is ours. Listen,
Yeah.
it's really hers, but we record here because she wants to be comfortable. You know, allow it. You know what I mean? Remember that bubble we talked about episodes ago? This is the compromise.
Yes, you're in my bubble.
Allow it.
Be nice.
Shout to us properly, huh? Especially
Yes.
spare.
Yes.
But,
Been through it. Still here.
Bonfire.
But there was a bonfire.
Kumbaya.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So yeah, 2024 started out to be an exciting venture so far. Can't wait to see what transpires.
Instead of fireworks, we do dumpster fire.
Dumpster fires. Oh yeah. I know it was accidental, but you know.
Oh, we know.
Oh my goodness. And then they were trying to put it out with a little cup of water.
This size.
A little cup of water. They were young. They didn't know what they was doing. I can't make this up.
Yeah. They won't believe us anyway.
No, sure wouldn't.
But listen, I believe it's going to be a good one. I don't even want to call it a two-parter. But it's kind of like we're always going to chat it up to make sure you guys are comfortable from wherever you're watching. We're going to chat it up, but I kind of want to have like a cousin's point of view. I guess my perspective as a man, hers as a woman, kind of like that kind of part 2-ism, but it's really not part 2.
Right.
Because I don't feel like this ain't going to be a debate versus, the other episode. The other episode was more like a debate of the point of view, like the Keke Palmer thing.
Okay, yes.
But this one is a little different. We're just having a conversation.
Okay.
And I'm just curious.
Of my point of view.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, gotcha. No debating, just my point of view.
Conversation.
Got it.
You know what I mean? Mine is going to be about Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens. Because I would love to have your take on that.
You're going to give me a background because...
I got all of that love.
Okay.
I
know who they are.
I'm explaining for the folks.
Okay.
Of why I'm making this my topic. Because I saw and heard some things. It made me think of you as a woman.
Okay.
I'm going to get in it.
Okay.
But that's what I want to talk about. But we won't know who goes first.
I'm intrigued.
Until we do this rock, paper, scissors battle, yeah?
Uh-oh. I forgot about that.
Yeah, of course. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
But what do you want to bring to the table of the point of view on your side, cousin?
Well, I don't really pay attention to too much celebrity things or whatever.
Got it.
But this stuck out to me, and it was, I followed it a little bit, excuse me, when it first came out. And then something new developed with the story. But TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, they're from, I don't know, Good Morning America America or one of those news shows.
Got it.
So I don't know if we want to get into it now or just give the title.
Well, we pretty much gave it. But
Okay.
we'll finish it up with the battle.
Okay. You ready?
Rock, paper, scissors. Watch it.
Oh no.
Exactly.
So I gotta go first?
Yes. Look at that. Even the new year, things don't change. She still wins, but by losing.
I don't want to wait. Okay.
So yeah, let's talk about your sitch. Well, not sitch, but
Okay. So I don't know. Do you know like about the history?
I know who they are.
Okay, you know who they are.
Yes.
So T.J. Holmes and Amy Robach, who they worked together.
Yes.
At a news station. They were both co-anchors or whatever, and they were married. They had spouses. They
weren't married together. They
were separately married, but they worked together. But they each had their own separate spouse.
Clarification. Go
Okay.
ahead. Mm-hmm.
So it was all over the headlines. They started messing with each other at work. They, they got caught canoodling, as they call it. Canoodling and going on little trips, with themselves or whatever. They got caught out there. That was like, what, a year ago, maybe 2 years ago?
Don't get me lying.
So that happened. They fell out of the spotlight. They've been gone. They got fired from their jobs because of breach of contract. I guess you can't have that. That looks bad. You're on camera and stuff and you have this scandal following you everywhere. So they lose their jobs. Okay. So now, 2 years later, they come out with a podcast with each other. TJ and Amy, or Amy and TJ, whatever. So they have a podcast, of course, about their love story, and how they lost the jobs of their dreams for the loves of their life. I think that's their their hashtag or something. And now their spouses, it's come out that their spouses that they cheated on each other with are now together. They're dating each other.
Okay.
And they dropped that news the same day Amy and TJ dropped their podcast. So that's kind of like...
Surprise, surprise.
Yes, surprise, surprise. So I want your take. Like, what is your point of view of
Number
this?
one, that's a lot. That's a whole lot.
Isn't that a lot?
It's a whole lot of...
Oh, for some news anchors?
A whole,
Like,
as you
gosh.
said last time, a whole lot of enchiladas.
A whole lot of enchiladas.
I mean, it's a whole bunch of that.
It is.
But let me answer your question. Let me answer in two parts. So the first part is as far as like the workplace.
Yes.
So you know how I feel about messing with work and play, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
So triggered, but
I don't blame you.
But
let me just preface this. Let me just say this.
Because I was about to
that
say
they also, their spouse, like they would double date with each other. Like their spouses knew each other. They were cool. They were like cool with each other.
This remind me of the Keenan thing and the other comedian actor.
Who?
I forgot his name because I'm having.
I'm sorry.
But it kind of happened the same way. But anyway, that's not what we are. Okay, so thank you for adding.
Yes, like they were the spouses. They were all friends, dating, double dating.
But that doesn't change my answer.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they put that policy in place for a reason.
Yes. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be messing with someone at work.
No.
Yeah.
It's just not a good look in general. Like, just in general. Personally, for me speaking.
Right. I mean...
It's just not a good look.
And again, for the record, for most of y'all, if that's how y'all found each other, that's how you found each other. But again, for a conversational piece, in my point of view, I have to agree with what the policy is put in place. Here's why. And let's think about this here. You mess with somebody at work. And if it doesn't work out, you still have to see that person. While that person already seen that person.
So now who looks stupid?
You know what I'm saying?
It's just not good.
Again, for those who have found love again that
Good
way.
for you. Golf claps for you,
But
love.
I'm talking about
Golf
this.
claps.
I'm talking about on this side. When you gamble and you lose.
You got a losing hand, baby.
Oh, baby. So that is part
It
one.
not look good. It not look good.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It make you look nasty, Ross. If you don't know what that mean, look it up.
If you could tell, she loves her road man.
I do.
But that's how I know how genuine and sincere she is. When she speaks from the Rastafari tongue, pause, of course. When she speaks from, we like to call it nature. Me dreaded up and her, from the roots.
From the roots.
When we feel it, we let it out. You know what I mean? Allow it. Sorry, tangent. Again, I'm excited that we be here. So that was the first part. Now, help me on the back of the second part.
It's a whole lot.
So
whole lot of enchiladas.
So here's my thing. So they got a podcast. Well,
now they have a podcast because due to their contracts, they can't work at another station for however long in between.
Due to
they
termination.
got fired due to termination. They can't work at another station, so they're out of work.
Okay.
They ain't working right now.
Got it.
So they created a podcast. Okay, great idea, but that's kind of, I don't know. To me, that's in bad taste. Really.
I'm leaning on that.
It's really in bad taste.
It's not only bad, it's weird.
Yes, it's strange that you're capitalizing off of your
thank you.
cheat.
That's what I was getting at.
Who does that?
That's what I'm getting at.
Really.
That's what I was about to.
No,
yeah.
and there's kids involved.
And thank you for the additional information. Mm-hmm. Because now the exes are dating each other while they
yes
are happily loved podcast family.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So now they're angry at their exes because they feel like they're doing it out of spite to them. Which
that's what I was getting at.
maybe.
That's why I was just about to say, you just took the words out of my mouth. I was about to get to that. I take it as that. Like, look what these mother effers did to us. How can we give them another slap? Let's start messing around.
Yeah. It could be that.
Or tell them that we're messing around and act like it just for, kicks and gigs. But again, that's on this side of the fence. When you gamble.
Yeah, I mean, from the picture, it looked like they're happy together.
Okay. Hey, listen.
Hey, strange things have happened. And actually, that has happened before.
Again,
That's not the first celebrity that I've heard that happening with.
Again, if that's how you found it, congratulations.
Exactly.
But on this side, this is for you. All right.
Shame.
From her perspective. But that's why we're here.
We have our own perspectives. Yes. Some people, they do meet. I've known a couple that met each other at work. There was no rule in place that you couldn't date, whatever, That couple is now divorced. So there's that. Just, throwing it out there. Oh my goodness.
I got treated like Killmonger.
Are you done? Are you done?
I'm just saying.
All right.
So that was my.
I'm letting you get your I'm
that
letting
was
you get it
my.
out. That's your take
That's
on
my take on it.
it. Got it. Whew.
So we have kind of the same take.
But from a different eye.
From a different eye. Okay.
A woman's eye and a man's eye.
Yes.
Cousin's point of view.
Cousin's point of view.
See how I gotta bring it back?
I see.
In case some of y'all, because doing some legal stuff that wasn't legal bare years ago, I have to repeat because sometimes it don't compute the first time.
No.
Guilty as charged. Okay. So my... I don't want to call it a story, but my thing I want to talk about, as I said, Simone Biles and Jonathan Oates.
Okay.
So here is the backstory.
What is the backstory? Because...
I know. The backstory, I obviously know who they are. A gymnast, and the football player.
Yes.
Okay. So, how they met. Because you could just stop me and like, all right, I already know this part because I don't know how much you know. So I'm going to start from the beginning, from the TLP.
Okay.
Okay. So you know that they're athletes.
Yes.
So they met on a dating app called Raya.
Okay.
Raya. I think it's Raya.
Yeah.
Pardon me if I'm messing it up. So what you know is like a celebrities dating app.
Yeah, for rich people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So here's the thing. So knowing it's for celebrities, that means you got to go through hoops and ladders, like the credentials. And it's not like the standard, I downloaded this app, let me agree to the terms.
Okay.
No, this is
it's not
more,
just swipe.
you pretty much have to be approved by them.
Oh, so they got to look at credentials.
Because you got to say who you really are.
Ah, you got to say who you really are.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And from what I heard, it ain't word on the curb. I'm sorry, that segment's over. From what I heard, this is a $200 a month app.
Yes. Pricey. Well, it's
And
more money. They can afford it. Sure.
But I'm complaining about a $3 thing on Apple, on the App Store. Do I really need it that bad? $200.
I don't need it that bad. Like, where's the free apps? Where you gotta sift through the psychos.
So keep that in mind. So it's that's what that is. It's kind of like the swipe left and swipe right thing. Again, I don't know because I don't have $200 to try to do research for y'all. Now let's just imagine this together. Yeah, have a seat, take a sip.
Even if I had it, I wouldn't.
I mean,
that's too much.
So here is where I'm getting at with that. So again, you have to put in your credentials.
Okay.
From what he said, that people are upset with him about, is that he tried to claim he didn't know who she was at first because she swiped him first, or she made the first move.
Okay, she made the first move
by liking his picture first.
Okay.
On the Riot on the app.
Okay.
Okay, so he did that, but he didn't know who she was.
Okay.
Here is I'm gonna pause for a second. So here's my thing. You may not know who a person is, but here should be a moment.
Yeah.
That's what Google's for. So if someone's liking me, like a Simone Biles, if I don't know who it is, granted, I really don't watch gymnastics. Not everyone watch. I get that part.
Right.
But if someone's liking me on an app that has to prove credentials, so this person's legit, that's swiping you. And if you really don't know who the person is, Google. Research. You know what I mean? That's that.
I mean, that's the first thought to do.
The basics, you know what I mean?
The basics. I mean, he's a football player.
Yes. Okay, so they got upset with him with that. Another thing they got upset with him about, Mr. Owens, that apparently he made her drive like 45 minutes to come see him.
Oh, see now you done hit a nerve. You done hit a nerve.
Hold on. Keep all these notes for when it's your time for your point of view, yeah?
Ooh, you hit me. What?
You want a backstory? Here it is. I wrote a song about it. Like to hear it go.
I am triggered.
Yeah, okay.
I'm triggered.
There's more. So she, Miss Biles, or Miss Biles Owens, I don't know shit. She had to court him. They say that because I'm paraphrasing, but that came out of his own mouth in a sense. But here's why it backs it up in a sense, because she made the first move. So in his mind, he didn't know who she was.
Oh no!
But again, from that in his mind, like you're being the aggressive one. If you think about it, like you're trying to pursue me, like you're letting me know that you want me professionally, because not you. Can you get out of your mind and role play?
Because I can't see me. Courting.
Do you see why I could never play like any certain games with her? You see, that's why I get out of your own in the story, man. Stay here.
Okay, so because she made the first move. Why did I sound like I was in Baltimore? Because move.
The head wrap.
Like, what the heck was that?
That head wrap. that pockism around your head by doing
Because
it?
she made the first move. He feels that she should court him, or does she also feel this way? Because
Okay, I can't answer
baby
that.
girl.
I can't answer that because on the interview that she was in the background, she didn't say excuse, like she didn't say I object. It wasn't none of that.
Okay.
When they pan to her, she just all smiles.
Okay.
It was on a podcast. I don't want to shout him out. No, I'll shout him out because I show him love.
Yeah, hey.
The Pivot.
Okay.
It's I guess more on the football side of things.
Okay.
Podcast. So
so that's why he was on there.
Because I'm into that. Because these are retired football players podcast, so they got
Okay.
Again, sorry guys, backstory. She don't know. Okay.
I get it.
Nah. Okay. So that's the thing, and so the courting, and she made the first move on the app and all this that. So.
Okay. And.
Then the last thing about that he made her drive 45.
So now that right there.
Hold on, I ain't done yet. Because, as per him, Mr. Owens, he's the catch. He's the catch.
You know what?
Hold on, here's my question.
You know what?
Hold on, here's my questions.
no.
I know I'm throwing a lot at you, but here's my question.
And she married.
Excuse me. Now I'm talking to you now. Would you make the first move on a dating app?
As far as like a swiping,
Whatever, I'm sure if that's
maybe like a poke.
Oh, but yeah, like one of those apps. Yeah. If you really like the life.
As a
If you like the
plaything,
Donnie.
I liked him, why not?
Okay.
Why not?
And okay, that's why I'm happy you admit that, because some ladies be like, no.
Well, I mean, why not? It's just an app, like, it can be for fun. Like, oh, he's cute.
Okay. So you would do it if someone caught your eye. You would make that first.
Sure, I'm
Okay.
alpha. I'm alpha. Can you handle it? Can you?
Second question.
Yeah.
Like, what are your thoughts on dating apps overall? Like, do you think it's pointless?
I think I used
chat
to
to me.
have a different view on them. I used to think they were creepy and weird and just weird. But I can understand them now, because how else do you meet people? Like, if you don't go anywhere.
Nowadays, yeah.
Nowadays, like, people are working. You're at work all the time, and you have kids. If you're like, a divorcee or something like that, and you have kids, you're busy. You're not out in the bars. Like, who really goes to bars and clubs anymore? Like, that's kind of not for me. Gosh, ew, disgust.
But we had our fun, love.
We've had our fun, I mean, I wouldn't mind going out for a night, little disco.
Not doing that. Not around me, not doing that. Nah, man.
Little disco dancing. But
In the corner.
nobody's really doing that, like, in our age group. So I can understand why people would use dating apps. There's nothing wrong with them. I think you have to use the right ones. And you probably have to stay away
Sort
from
them
the
out.
free ones, and you're gonna have to kind of come out of your pocket.
Not $200 though.
Not
Okay.
$200.
To state it for the record.
But you're gonna have to pay to get the more, so they could weed those other, weird ones out of there.
Got it.
Yeah, so nothing wrong with it.
Now, are you on a dating app?
No, I'm not.
Have you ever been? Like, have you ever tried?
I've tried. Very brief.
Okay.
It wasn't one of my things
Okay.
to do.
Okay.
No, very brief.
Okay. Now, what made you try it?
What made me try it?
Like, did a
Curiosity.
friend?
A friend. Yeah.
Always the case.
I've worked
Okay.
for a friend. I've gone to a wedding where they met online.
Got
Like,
it.
I've seen it be successful. So.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you against it now?
No, I'm not against it now. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Got it. Okay.
You just gotta you have to be careful. And you gotta
All right.
do your research.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's bring it back from the top. What are your point of views of all the other stuff I mentioned? About him being the catch?
Being the
'cause
catch?
we heard it twice. That 45-minute drive is what triggered you.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm stuffed. Ooh.
That 45-minute drive. He should be meeting her halfway. At least do that. Like, seriously. At least do that. And he's the man. Like, he thinks he's the catch. She's also a catch. She's a freaking gymnast, like a gold medalist.
I know she is.
Gymnast. Just because he didn't know who she was.
Alleged.
He ain't lying.
He's a little triggered by that.
Yes. I don't like that driving mess. I don't like it. It irritates me.
All right.
Like, come to me. No. How about no? No.
All right.
You can meet halfway.
Calm.
You know,
I would,
we'll
yes.
be fair. You could be fair
I would.
here.
But here's my thing. Again, it's been very years since I played football. So I'm not even going to act like I know. But I know there's some rules that maybe he can't leave campus.
Okay.
Again, I'm just putting,
Right.
I don't.
Fetching.
I was going to say, I don't know if that's the case, but again, there could be.
He could have drove.
I got it.
He could have drove.
Got it.
He was being a lazy ninja, and he wanted her to come to him because he felt, like you said, like he was the catch.
Sorry, I tried to play devil's advocate. She
No,
wasn't having
that's what it was about. And she, girl, see, she needed a better friend. Because I would have been like, no. It's a no. He needs to come halfway at least.
Okay.
Okay, we want to be all, I don't know, of the times. But personally, for me, he should have drove the 45 minutes.
Oh, he should have drove to her.
Yep.
Okay.
For me personally. The man
All right, so
should,
do you...
know.
Okay, I was going to say, do you feel like because since you...
Not all the time. Not all the time.
See, I was going to bypass that, but
No.
you wanted to stop it. Okay.
Not all the time, but
I hear what
that
you're saying.
first initial, like, show the woman that you're serious. Like,
But how? Here's my thing. So how, when you made the first move? Via app. So again...
I know, that's kind of hard because that's kind of...
See?
She made the first move, but ew.
So
like, doesn't he feel like a little...
We don't know how he feels. We don't know how you feel, John.
Or is he one of those?
We don't know. We don't know you. We're not going to act like we know you. Again, the cousin's point of view. This is what it looked like from the outside in.
Our
and
point
for
of
what...
view is no.
Okay. No.
No.
All right.
No.
When you a Leo, you prideful. You prideful. Lioness. Well, you know what I mean? Lioness.
No, but I would meet halfway. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Damn, don't let the rap fool you, man. You know what I mean?
It's at you.
Like that Egyptian cat.
Yes. That Egyptian cat. That hairless cat.
Nah, they kind of creep me out.
Sphinx.
They stink?
No, the Sphinx.
Sphinx. Oh, ooh, I was about to say, you smell one? Because they freak me out, but I think I would get one.
Would you? Because they're so cool, right?
I don't know, because...
But that skin, I don't know. To pet skin, like...
Because the only skin I'm petting is when I got to wash myself.
Then you gotta wash the cat's skin.
So if it feels like when I wash myself, I don't need it.
I don't know.
Because they look like ball
I
sacks.
don't know. I couldn't. Yeah.
They look like nut sacks.
They do.
You know, pardon. You know, especially when they roll up, you see them wrinkles. It looks like I said, like how I wash myself.
Their ears. Oh yeah, I know.
And them eyes,
They're different.
but something about it.
Yes, they're mystical.
Not shaking fast.
Yeah, no, not shaking fast. Watch yourself.
Not him.
No, not him.
So be cool.
Is he out of jail?
You should know. The neighborhood news, so you gotta talk to.
I gotta look that up.
You gotta talk.
What happened to Mystical?
You gotta talk to Rita.
Yeah, Rita would know.
And emphasize everything, because that was her era.
That was her era.
So be cool. All right, come. All right. So you triggered about the 45.
Yeah, that 45.
All right. Okay.
And I'm not courting a man. I'll go Dutch sometimes.
Got it.
But I'm not going to do all of
Duchess,
it.
because...
Duchess. I'll go Duchess sometimes.
Got
But not all the time, okay?
Got it.
Meet me halfway.
You want to be... You that type of lioness that want to be catered to, but still want to, like, nah, I am in charge. You know what I
I
mean?
got a little alpha on me, a little alpha.
You like Simba's mother.
Yes, I'm Simba's
Oh, Lion King can't. But we can't feel no love tonight.
mother. No. You on the couch tonight.
Allow it. Cause it's like the last part. Lock.
Yep.
And mental love.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, let us know your point of view in the comments about what we discuss. I would love to. Well, excuse me, we the people. We would love to hear your take on it. As far as the dating apps. I mean, obviously, none of us can afford a Raya.
No, I can't afford. I can't even be on Ray Araya.
But cousins.
Can't even be on there.
Cousins, let us know about the dating app situation. The married ones, the one on this side who is upset about what we said, but it's our point of view. We can chat about it.
Yeah, we can chat.
Just chat proper, yeah? All right.
Chat nice.
Mm.
And don't get offended. Oh my gosh.
That's just our point of view, our puff.
Exactly. If you get offended, then it's you, love.
Cheers. Don't get knackered. Clapped, yeah? Allow it. All right. Yeah, I mean, look at you. Yo, the head wrap. We knew you like brown. Yeah, shout out. Ha ha. You know what I mean?
Let's get my fun pack ready.
Yeah, because it's about that time.
It's about that time.
So, let us know your point of view. It's Simone Biles about the News Anchors podcast. Are you on Team Petty? Or are you on on team? Well, I don't want to say move on, but are you on that side? What side of the fence are you on? Are you on that side or this side? Either way, we don't judge. We're just curious.
Yes, I'm just curious.
And our guy cousins, do you think you're a catch? Would you?
Do you want to be courted by a woman?
Let's talk about it again. I have my answers, but it's not about me. It's about you guys letting us know how you feel. Yeah? All right. Maybe next time. I mean, and also email us.
Yes.
Right here. Appreciate it. Now, got that out the way.
Yes.
Fun fact.
Fun fact time.
What do you got, Cuzzo?
Did you know that the first napkins were made of dough?
First napkins.
The first napkins were made of dough. The Greeks.
Elale.
That's for our one of our dedicated cuz.
You know what I mean? My brethren. From
They
Ella.
they created the first napkins, and they were made of dough. Rolled out dough. They would roll it out thin.
Okay.
And they would place it next to their meals. And they would eat with their hands. The Greeks ate with their hands
Of course.
back, way back
Sometimes.
back when.
Still do. It's genetics.
Okay, good. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. They
Long
would
as
eat with
you-
their hands and all
long
the
as you
seasonings.
wash it.
Yes. Well, they did it on the dough. They would wipe their hands. They would wipe their mouth with the dough, and then they would feed it to the dogs after dinner.
Of course.
They would feed it to the dogs. Yes. They moved on from bread. They would slice bread thin
Okay.
and wipe their hands. Could you imagine instead of a napkin next to you, a piece of bread or dough to wipe your mouth and your hands? But that's what they did. That's what they did. And the Greeks created that. They were the first people to create napkins out
Love.
of dough.
Love. Thank you guys.
So thank you.
You know what I mean? All you guys.
I thought that was interesting.
No, that is. Is I gotta ask my dog about that.
Yeah, I was like, do you use a dough? to
Or
wipe your
did you
face?
heard about it? Did you hear about
Did
it?
you hear about the dough?
He gonna look at me like, you know what I ain't about it. Yeah. All right. Again, guys, thank you. So, fun facts out the way. I guess it's about that time for us to depart again.
Departing is such sweet sorrow.
They say. They say. Like, comment, subscribe, share, help us out, spread the love. Spread the wealth. Again, Happy New Year. May all of your dreams come true.
Yes.
Wishing on a star.
Mm-hmm. Several stars.
To find out where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, how you want to end this off, cousin? What's the words of wisdom here? What you got for our cousins?
My final words of wisdom.
Huh?
Like I always say,
What that was?
don't get got. Because why?
If we know this by now, they're going to get you, darling. They
Don't
gonna
let
get
'em.
you. Don't let
Because
them.
they may make you drive 45 minutes. Uh-oh. Here we come.
Happy evening, y'all. We are gathered and blessed to be here in a place that's almost holy but never molded. All right? All right. So again, Happy New Year. We hope you all do well. Hope you all can read. Because it's that season for reason to read that Bible. Amen?
Amen.
So like she said, when it comes to court, court on the right team, on the right side. And there's only one side that's right. And that's by God. You know what I mean?
Amen.
When he do it, won't he will?
He will.
You know he will. You know why? Because that's what he do. He won't do it. He will. And if you feel it, hands up to the spirits.
Ooh. I like it.
So in closing, close your Bibles, get the tablet out, and remember, through the fire, call Jesus. He's number one. When you hang up,